Hey guys, Yankee Cowboy here. Wanted to do a quick part 2 video to the arrow making machine. Reason being is I didn't want to build it and then just put out a video and be like, okay, here it is, this is the machine, and then try and explain what I did and how I built it. Probably by the third video, the final video, I'll have in the description, I'll put a list of all the materials I used. And so far, counting the saw that I spent 30 bucks on, I think I spent maybe a total of 40 bucks. So for 40 bucks, this is going to be a kick-ass saw when it's done. But let me just show you real quick what I got going on, and I'll explain it, what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to build it. But first, I want to touch base on a quick thing. This is a little off topic, but I smoked for 25 years, guys, and I quit. I've been cigarette-free for 3 years. Haven't had any cravings for cigarettes or, you know, none of that. And recently, a friend of mine was vaping. This is like I guess the new thing. And I was curious about it. You can get it with no nicotine. I have no nicotine in mine. The only thing I did miss was the action of the smoke and, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, most people who smoke will understand where I'm coming from. But I didn't have cravings where I felt like I needed to have a cigarette or I need to do this. It's just something that, you know, I kind of enjoyed smoking when my chest wasn't hurting and, you know, you weren't coughing up a lung. But anyway, this thing is it's a variable voltage. It takes two, they look like CR123 batteries, and you put juice in there. All it is vegetable glycol and polyglycol and flavoring. It's all FDA approved stuff, so, you know, it's nothing harmful. There's no combustion, so you're not really breathing in smoke. It's just vapor. I'll show you guys. Take a toot on. I'll show you guys what it looks like. See, that gives off a pretty good vapor. I'm getting that satisfaction of you know, the feeling of when I used to smoke. But like I said, no nicotine in mine because I don't smoke. And you know, it's not something I do 24/7. I just take a toot here and there. And, you know, it kind of fills the void, you know. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. So, this is what I do, guys. This is, it's been working out pretty good. I'm enjoying it. As you can see, it gives off a beautiful plume of vapor. So if anybody's interested in this would be a good alternative if you're going to go hunting. And, because they have ones that have no scent in it. They have all kinds of flavors. I'm turning this into a vaping review, but this would be a good alternative if you don't want to stink of cigarettes when you're going into the woods, because obviously you can't get this with nicotine. That's what it's for, to get you off cigarettes and so on and so forth. But this would be a great alternative for going into the woods and not using a tobacco product and stinking yourself up. Just take this and give it a toot. And then there you go. Alright, let's put this dumb thing away. You guys don't care about this. This isn't a vaping video. But stay tuned. The Cowboy may do a vaping channel. I was thinking about doing one Yankee Vapor, because there's tons of stuff with this, between the juices and the different. I mean, this can get crazy, but I'm getting off topic. This is an outdoors channel, not a smoking channel. But I thought that was a neat idea for the hunting, for you guys that hunt and smoke cigarettes, chewing tobacco, what have you. That stuff's all pungent smelling. This thing would really fit the bill, because the vapor just disappears. Anyway, with that being said, there's another monumental thing I want to touch base on. I hit over 1,000 subs. I think I'm at 1,036. Channel's doing well. Haven't put out a video in a while, guys, because, you know, the holidays were here and it's just been busy. Alright, done enough yakking and rambling. Let me get to this. This is a 1x6 piece of pine. Everything's marked off. The chop saw is screwed down. What this is going to be here, I was going to use metal rails, but then it would have got too costly. And all I'm going to be doing is sliding a piece of wood up and down to get my measurements to cut the arrows. Now, if you guys can see here, I got a yardstick I bought. I measured it from the blade over, and then I cut it. I cut off the excess piece. So that's going to sit flush up against the base of the cutoff saw. Runs all the way across. I got 35 inches. You're never going to cut an arrow that long, so it's plenty long enough. These two rails, guys, are going to sit right here on either side. if you can envision that, and then there'll be a block of wood on there that'll slide up and down to my measurement on the ruler. It's going to have sides on it. I'm going to put sides of pine. It's all going to be the same pine, 1x6, so it looks uniform. I'm also going to back it with a thin piece of ply, and I also have a nice fluorescent light. This fluorescent light is going to sit right above it, so it's going to be all lit. It's going to be pretty kick-ass when it's done. So that's why I want to just give you guys a quick little tool around on what's happening here. I'm actually going to move the camera so I can give you a closer look at what I just said, because I'm not quite sure if you guys will get the gist of it. So I'm going to pan over and show you guys what I'm talking about, and then we'll do a quick recap, and that'll be it. This is just a quick video, guys. I did more yakking about the vaping than I did the saw, so I'm going to show you this quick, and then we'll talk about a couple other things that are coming up. Okay, guys, 'tis the season. Don't mind the pellet stove. I know it's a little noisy, but it's that time of year where my videos are going to have the stove going in the background, so you're going to hear that blower running. Sorry about that. I'll try and duck it out as best I can. Okay, guys, as you can see, like I said, this is a 1x6 piece of pine. I got the saw already mounted. There's two screws, one there and one here. And like I said, I measured this to the blade. This was the excess that I cut off. So, you know, you're never going to cut anything less than 4 inches, so you don't need that end of the ruler. And it goes all the way over to 36 inches. You're never going to have nothing that long. So, let me show you the rails, what I was talking about, guys. This rail's going to be here, this rail's going to be here. Obviously, it'll be raised up a little bit. There's going to be a piece of pine here with the hole recessed in it where this will fit in, and this dowel will fit in the other side. Same thing on the other end. And then envision the block of wood. I'm going to have another piece of pine notched out for your knock on the arrow, and that'll sit right on top of the ruler. So if you want a let's say you need a 20-inch arrow, you'll slide that all the way over to you're on 20, and then boom, you'll have it perfect. It's going to be perfectly in line because this is perfectly straight once you chalk it down. I'm going to have it all leveled where I have this other piece of pine where I have the knock set up. It'll be all leveled across. And then all you're going to do on those two wooden dowels is slide this rail up and down until you get your adjustment, and then fire up your saw and give it a chop. There'll be a back on it, like I said, a top. The light's going to go in there, that fluorescent light. It's going to have sides on it. I think it's going to come out pretty good, guys. So if you could envision what I'm talking about with the wood sliding back and forth, there'll be another piece here. The dowels will be recessed in, so it'll be real clean looking. I think it's going to work out well. I think it's going to be really good. You know, I'm pretty sure that this whole plan is going to come off pretty good. I'm probably going to finish this up this weekend. So hopefully midweek, or maybe at the latest by the weekend, you'll see this video completed finally. So I'm looking forward to finishing this, guys. Sorry, guys. I have to take a pull on my my vapor stick here. Alright, so that's that, and hopefully you guys got the gist of it. I really want to go over this a little bit in detail before I just rolled out the final video of it being built. So hopefully you guys will appreciate this second video. Let's talk what's coming up. My hunting season, guys, is pretty much, I think, finished. I'm going to try and go pheasant hunting tomorrow, see if I can get another bird. Deer season, I'm done. My bow has got to be retuned. Made some major changes to it. I'll do a video on that and get into that. But I'm pretty much done for the season, guys. So there's going to be a lot of, we're going to get back to the how-to stuff and, you know, cleaning guns, disassembling, that kind of thing. I did purchase something that we're going to be doing a video on that I'm kind of excited about. I'm going to sneak it in here right now, and I'm going to let you guys in on it. I picked up a Hornaday ultrasonic cleaner. And if you guys watch any videos on YouTube about ultrasonic cleaners, you'll see how people break down their Glocks, their bolts, the shotguns, everything, throw it in that basket, watch the powder come off. They do a really good job of cleaning. So we're going to get into that and do a video on that. We're going to do a cleaning video. We'll do a review of it and how it works. There's that coming up. What else? There's lots of stuff that I have slated to do videos on. So hopefully I'll get the ball rolling, I'll get moving again. You know, especially if hunting season's over, I can devote a little time to doing some more videos. You know, indoor stuff, reviews. We'll get back to the bench, stripping some guns, cleaning, reloading. We'll do stuff like that, and you know, hopefully it'll be all good. So this video is kind of haphazard and all over. It's more or less an update video, if anything else. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Any questions or comments on the part 2 to building the arrow making machine? Any questions about the old vapor stick here, or what's coming up, leave them below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching The Total Outdoors with the Yankee Cowboy. Vape on.